Yo, we're back. It's Saturday. Another Saturday. Another day for more Hitless. As we sit here and we try to achieve the zero. This is it. We got a PB on Wednesday. There's nothing but just getting no hit. So let's get right into it. I figure do a little bit of warm up. And by warm up, I mean we do a run. We just do a run. If I get hit, maybe we'll practice that boss a little bit. But other than that, we pretty much are resetting off of a single hit. I didn't even pull up live split. Maybe I'll pull it up on the next run, if there is a next run. We'll see. For now, though, let's focus on the run itself, not worry about time. Who needs time? This is about no hitting, not... I actually might bring splits back. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking maybe bring splits back and just see how my time has improved, because I did get a time record on the BB1. Oh, why does it sometimes just click? There has to be like a distance where you can activate one without the other. I just seem to always hit that distance and activate the anvil before picking up the item. It's probably pushing it too early. Because I would imagine that the anvil probably has a bigger like activation range than the item pickup. Hey, Torrent. Join me.
Have you they serve, but you I can play turning rude to aid you.
Melina, I will speak to you after I kill
I
them at Lindell Cabin. Actually, that's false. I will speak to you after... Whoops. I will speak to her next, when we're over in Caelid. After I picked up both deck disc pieces. Hello, Miss Giant. We see each other for like the 50th time at this point. Alright, Mr. Golden Bell Knight. It's time for the sacrifice. Excuse me, what the hell was I targeting? What was that? It was an eagle? Are you kidding me? Well, that almost messed me up. Targeted an eagle. Also, Torrent wouldn't let me jump off him. So, like, that was a very late jump. Ugh. I think I've slowly started to figure it out. If Torrent is at, like, slightly in angle,
Hello?
and not running, like,
Can you
flat.
hear me? Help me.
Whoops.
I'm stuck.
Whoops.
Hello?
There
Hello?
we go.
Anyone? Oh, please. My just give and I'll pop. Don't dally. Give it
This
your
is the
all.
way this is warm up, okay?
Ouch!
This is warm up.
Wait.
Getting
I
all the flaws
I
away
see.
now.
Humans all lose their wits
If I
eventually.
mess up now, I don't mess up
Then
later,
there's nothing
right?
left to say except how could this? Was my whole existence just a crock?
Alexander, you will live on through me. Just as you gather great warriors into your pockets, I gather you, a great warrior, as a decoration.
Oh, am I? Are you here as a customer?
Red Dawn Gaming, welcome! How are you? I don't believe I've seen you around here before. Welcome, welcome. Congratulations on first, also. Guys, get that money. Oh, don't pass it by. Get that money. There we go. Oh. Okay, let's go get our drug pots. Do I remember Odin? Oh, are you Odin? You changed your name? Because, yes, I do remember Odin. Alright, well, welcome back. Welcome back. How you been? We're, still doing a little bit of Hitless. I took a long break when, Night Rain came out. I was just playing Night Rain, because, I still find that game fun. But now we're back. And we've been warming back up. We even got a new PB of 1 hit. And so now it's, we're just going for gold. It's basically the rip-off for... Well, it's Elden... I see it as Elden Ring boss rush. That's what I see it as. It's boss rush Elden Ring. Which, I love Elden Ring for its combat. I love Souls combat. So when you have a game just designated around, hey, it's just fight after boss fight after boss fight after boss fight, and that's the purpose. I'm like, yeah, I'm all for that. Though Elden Ring is still better due to the, like, customization and variety. The other game just... Given that's the purpose, it's meant to be simplified and not complicated. But... Have I noticed patches in the game where, like, textures or graphics are not even loaded? They just look really bad? I haven't. I've had 0 problems. Given I do have, like, a high-end computer and have, like, everything on Ultra. But I don't. I've not noticed, Night Rain have any problems. The only problems I've ran into on Night Rain was, problems when the Everdark Sentient Pest came out. And it just wasn't spawning. Like, it would despawn the boss sometimes. And they've tried to, like, come out and fix it. So, like, aside from, like, bugs like that... But no, I haven't had any texture issues. Come on, I can do it, right? Come on! I've been messing this jump up so much recently. Ugh. Whatever. It is what it is. There's a lot, and there's literally patches in the game that some players show experience things not even loading. Huh. I have never ran into that issue. And I haven't seen anyone run into that issue, at least on my side. Given I'm, like, part of the Elden Ring Discord, which also includes, they have, like, a section for Night Rain Discord in there. And I haven't seen anyone posted about that. I have seen plenty of people post the same issue I had, where they've just had bosses despawn. So that's but I haven't seen anyone post of just, like, things not rendering at all. I haven't even heard anyone have that issue. I haven't seen that anywhere. I wonder how common it is. Your PC, I'm talking about, like, console. Oh, is it a console issue? Okay, that might make sense. I've heard nothing about the issues with console. So that makes sense if it's a console issue. I didn't know it was that bad on console. Okay, let's get these out. Yeah, I didn't know that was an issue on console. Damn. I was a little late there. That's okay, he still saw it. And there he goes. 42,000 souls. Thank you very much. It's only night, not Elden Ring. Elden Ring is perfect. Interesting. Elden Ring has also had like 4 years to come out with any patches, updates, bug fixes, whatnot. Night Rain's still only a couple months old. Well, I mean, I hope they get it fixed on console then, if that's the case. Because that... Wow. Come on. That's the first time that's happened. Luckily, that's an environmental hit. It doesn't necessarily count as a hit. But still. The only environmental hits I usually take is just from the lava from Volcano Manor. And even though that doesn't count, if somehow this ends up being the Hitless run, that's still gonna, like, irk me slightly of just like, I got hit by lightning, though. It gets annoying hearing about it because it's literally everywhere. Interesting. I guess I wonder, I guess the Discord is mostly all just PC people and not really console people. Because, like, you mentioning the complaint where it's like a graphics complaint, first time I've been hearing of it. And usually, even over here on the PC side, if something is, like, majorly wrong with the console versions of the game, we still hear about it a little bit. I'm surprised I haven't heard about it till now, though. I wonder if it's, I wonder if it's... What the crap? You didn't fall down. I wonder if it's, like, a console hardware thing. Is it only on specific consoles, or is it on every console? You don't play it, you just hear. And is it still alive? What? Okay, good. It's dead now. Turn around, it's on a tiny little ledge still. Interesting. Yeah, no, I haven't heard about it till just now. Is it like only on the Xbox? Because I'm wondering if, like, maybe it's just like a hardware compatibility issue, which is weird because normally From Software caters towards consoles even before PC.
What has been an how can I?
Like, they focus their things around consoles before PC. PC's a, after. Which is funny, because I'm pretty sure PC is their biggest audience. Pretty sure PC's their biggest audience, but, like, console is always their focus. It is what it is. And I woke up the bat. Still don't know what makes him wake up and what makes him stay asleep. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Don't play. Fair enough. I mean, I'm saying, like, pretty much the same thing. Yeah, I didn't even know it was an issue, because I don't play on console. I think PC is the way to go. I think console is fine if you are a casual gamer and you don't do much gaming. But if you're starting to actually, like, play games... Are we... Thank you. Thank you, Rat. But yeah, I feel PC is, like, if you want to be... If you're getting into games, PC is the way to go. If you're just casual player, just casually playing games, because you either don't have time or they're just not that big of an interest to you, console's perfectly fine. It is getting to the point where it's like console was good for casual because it was, of course, the cheaper option. It was the cheaper option. You go like, okay, yeah, I'll buy a console. Why? Because I can buy a console for $500, and then I'm good. Versus a PC that's gonna cost me like $1,500 to $2,000. But now it's gotten to the point where it's like PC, you can get a decent gaming PC for $1,000. PC's pricing has gotten lower, and consoles has gotten higher. Consoles are now like $600-700. So it's getting to the point where it's like, I don't know, if things keep going in the direction they're going, console might just die completely. Because it will always be, like, graphics, like, advanced tech, graphics, frames, performance, all of that stuff, PC will always be superior. Just because you can get far better tech in a PC. So if PC's always gonna be superior in that, then the only reason that makes console superior is pricing. And if pricing gets worse and worse and worse, as it kinda has been, then eventually there's gonna be no point in getting a console, because it is going to be the same price for worse specs. Like, console definitely needs to make some changes, and I think Xbox is doing that. I feel Xbox has made a lot of blunders recently. I feel they've made a lot of blunders. They've made a lot of blunders in certain departments with their gaming, pretty much their gaming departments. They have no idea. They're making horrible games that just aren't selling well or aren't doing good or whatever. But the business side of their, like, console business.
You're surprised.
The idea with Game Pass no longer doing exclusives, kind of pushing Xbox over onto the PC, like, integrated, like, I think they're being pretty smart. I think they've realized, cool, PlayStation, you won the console wars, but consoles are going to die, so we're already making our moves over to PC. And I honestly, I'll give it to Xbox for at least that. They're making preparations. If consoles die, Xbox will be at the point where it will not affect them. I genuinely think, like, at least that branch of their business is doing good. The rest of the branches, the ones over gaming and some of their studios, they're not doing too good. They're doing really bad. But at least the, like, branch over the direction of, like, what's gonna be the future of Xbox, I think they're doing good. Then I will have a relic, right? I already have a couple of relics. I still have a 360. Because that was around the time that I stopped, like, I moved from consoles to PC. I have a 360, but I don't have any other modern Xboxes. Because the 360 came out, I was a big Halo fan back in the day, and had a Halo Reach for the 360, and then I moved over to PC. And then they brought the Master Chief Collection to PC, so... Even going back to play old Halo games, I do it now on the PC. I have a Wii. Yeah, I have an Xbox 360, a Wii, a Nintendo 64, a GameCube, and... Oh, what is it? I used to be big Nintendo back as a kid. Because I had a 64, a GameCube, a Wii, a Game Boy Color, a Game Boy Advanced, and a DS. A 3DS. Like, I had all of Nintendo consoles. But now, I think out of all of those consoles... Oh, I did get a Switch. So I guess technically... I didn't get a Switch 2. And I don't really have an interest in getting a Switch 2. Because I have my gripes about where Nintendo's going as future, and I think they're pretty... I think they're a little bit scummy. They're like... Goddamn. But a Switch is my most recent console that I've ever bought, and before that, it was the 360. So... I have not bought a console in a good amount of time. Gonna go? Ads? Alright. You have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Always glad to have you. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. Alright, we made it to EG. The bulk of our prep is almost done. I am starting to wonder if I should try doing the optimized route, where it's like I'm not getting any extras. I'm getting like the bare minimum of things, where I cut out this whole set, like this entire next section. Pretty much all of Liurnia gets, like, cut if I do the optimal route. If I optimize it, like, I don't do that normal run up to EG's. I use a teleporter to get to EG because it's just faster. I don't even bother going to the gate. I don't bother coming down here to grab Indomitable Vow or extra Trina Lilies. I'm pretty sure I cut like a whole 6-7 minutes off of just Liurnia itself. The beginning of my route pretty much stays the same, though. I probably don't spend as much time, doing the grave robbing. I pretty much just go grab the recipe. Let's say, the optimal route would be to probably even skip Alexander. I don't know. Because I'd have to think and see if skipping Alexander saves more time, or because I go that direction anyway, if grabbing Alexander saves me enough time in the fights. Because Alexander himself only takes like a minute. So if I skip him and not get, and I don't end up getting the Jar Shard Talisman for the buff attacks, would that add an extra minute worth of time to my Rykard and Godskin fight? And I don't know. That's something I would have to...
Hello. Hello, it's rather...
Hi, Ryan.
But I was a... Could I ask that thug only if you've... Oh, to bless a thug, please.
Back to the thug.
What are you trying to start? Show me, and I'll consider. But I'm not in love with it. You're a first.
Thank you. Back to Ryan. But yeah, so let's see. What would be cut? I think the first thing that would be cut would maybe be Alexander. And that just depends on whether it's worth the extra minute. Because it really is only a minute. If it's worth the extra minute to get his talisman, because if it shaves off more than a minute of Rykard and
Oh, yeah, thank you. Did I forget?
Noble, which
I'm
I'm thinking it
please.
might. Just because those
We're
fights
almost
are
time.
long
You're on the
enough.
volcano. Please stop, brave tarnished.
Those fights are long enough, it actually might shave off a full minute. And if that's the case, then
You're no matter.
still might be worth getting Alexander. Then after that, I would probably shave off... probably shave off,
I won't say it twice. I suppose I have no choice then. Is this what grace would...
You are an
There we
enigma.
go. Let's see.
Certain. The
So if I keep
volcano
Alexander, then the only thing I have left to shave is, the grabbing... I'm spacing out because I'm, like, trying to focus on fighting. It would be looting all the kind of, like, dinky runes. Because most of them are just, like, rune ones. But it would be probably the looting of the looting... What are they called? The looting of the graves? The crypts. That's fair. Looting those, I would run over there and probably just grab the cookbook. I probably would grab a couple of the runes around the cookbook, just because there's some, like, rune 5s and 6s, and they'd be worth a decent amount of money. But that would be, like, the extra couple seconds. That'd be, like, a second or two. So I don't think that'd be a big deal. Also, I'm trying skipping that crystal tier, meaning that we just or sacred tier, meaning we just use the one sacred tier, because I think that's good. And in the optimized route, we don't go past that church, because we don't take the Raya Lucaria key teleport or whatnot. We walk up EG's path and jump over the gap that way. I guess we do still technically go past that church, but... So we could grab it. I want to see, though, because I think one sacred tier is good enough for the entire run. But yeah, most of the intro, most of the setup, at least for this specific one, I don't think, there's much to cut out. The bulk of it is just the Lucaria. Why am I running? I would still do all the Raya stuff, because that is the quickest no-hit way to get to Volcano Manor. I think the only way that's quicker is taking the Virgin Abductor at the bottom of Lucaria. Raya Lucaria.
I hereby take my hand. I will pray.
But then pretty much all of this is already optimized. Like, by the time I get here to Volcano Manor,
I am Tanith, Rias, a warrior. Perhaps. Will you join?
I wouldn't really be doing...
Interesting. Now you believe the drawing room, but be sure.
I almost cut that dialogue off short, which would have been... Because, yeah, all of this is the same, regardless of how you do it. That's the other thing, like... There's part of me that's like, oh, what if I took this route and just optimized it? Cool. But also, if I wanted to do, like, a faster no-hit, wouldn't... Like, I would change my, I would probably just change the entire route. Because Serpent Hunter is not the fastest. I believe it's faster to just do Bloodhound's Fang and go Radon and not even do Volcano Manor. Dagger, Rapier, Seal, Bell Bearing, Gambit, Bout,
Well, I took you no matter it. Lay out your own.
not that, so sell all of these. Perfect Ashes of War. Oscillated Merchant. Making our way. I have enough. I can do this now. Alright. Grabbing the final spell. And we just gotta make our run through, make our run through Volcano Manor. I wonder if there is a more optimal way to do this. I don't think there is. I'm pretty sure this is the optimal way. It's just running down the firewall and then past all of these guys. Not sure if there's a faster way of doing that. Prison down. Didn't die on the lava this time, so there's that. Okay. Look over there. Thank you. Alright. I don't. I can just teleport. What am I doing? Faith to 15. Strength to 27. Flasks upgraded. Put into the 3-3 formation. Memorize spell. Mix Wonders Flask is good. Equipment change to that. And we're set. I do have... Yep. I had to double check, make sure I had, make sure I had the talisman equipped. Alright. Drink. Buff. Buff. Drink. Ready to go. Three. 1, 2, 3. 1. Post. Bottle. Roll. Drink. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Rub. Post. Wow. We're golden. Easy peasy. Jump up the stairs properly. Gravity elevator. Do it bit by bit. Now, this route also, like, I go through the trouble of killing Bernie at the very beginning so I can have Assassin's Gambit for Volcano Manor. I've done Volcano Manor without Assassin's Gambit, so I know it's possible. The question is that fast? Don't mind me, sleepyheads. You just keep doing what you're doing. I'ma just teleport away. Truth be, a lot of these stops to throw kukri are also a safer route, not necessarily a quicker. Because these kukri throws were throws that I did, throws that I added in just because it was like, just I didn't want to worry too much about, is there a chance that they'll strike and hit me while I'm running past them? Well, yes. So I started to add in kukri throws. So I guess if I wanted to optimize, like, for seconds, that would definitely be something I would remove. Shit. I didn't grab the grace. I'm an idiot.
I presume.
Why didn't I grab it? I don't know.
Oh, I am an old.
But I guess we're doing one more run through. It is what it is. I literally just spaced out and didn't grab the audience pathway grace. That's fine. It's not too big of a deal. Means I have to do a little quick run through, but not too big of a deal. I don't have to throw a kukri at this guy because he's not looking at me. The problem is that he's like staring straight at me. See, with that one, he like notices me, but I'm already okay. Never mind. He tried to throw lava. Glad that missed. I've never had him throw lava. He'll usually try to like strike me as I run past. I can still throw that one. See? Clean. Not too big of a deal. I'm messed up, but still, we're good. Let's get that level up to 30. We're good. I thought I almost rolled a little late there, and I was a little worried. I was just like, I think I rolled late.
Now we can devour
What?
together.
Did I wait a little too long? I think... Oh my gosh, I think I stepped too far forward. I think I stepped just like a fraction too far forward. Because I should be able to get that off. That's his fastest attack. That's the one that you kind of gotta worry about. But I should be able to get it off faster. So I think I just stepped a little too far forward. Wow. Okay. What am I doing? No. I deserve this. Oh, he didn't hit me. Okay. I didn't get the running start, though. Yeah, I deserve that. This is a warm-up. We're doing warm-up, right? God, what am I doing? Okay. Let's do it right this time. Let's actually start with the charge. Okay, let's not walk too far forward this time.
Now we can devour.
What am I doing wrong? I always go up to, like, this little ember right there. Do I do a mini sprint? I might do a mini. I'm already forgetting what I normally do. I think I do, like, a mini sprint. For, like, half a second. Get all of the hits out of the way now. All of the hits out of the way now. Yeah, I do a little mini sprint right there, and then I... Yep, that's what it... First time, I sprinted a little too far forward. How's that not hitting him? Please don't explode. That's not close enough, is it? Yeah, it's not close enough. Glory be. Yeah, so I think the first time I sprinted too far forward, which, you know, I sprinted for a full second instead of a half a second. And so he got me with this attack. And then the second time, I just didn't sprint at all. I walked forward, which I don't normally walk forward. I do a little mini sprint. And he just happened to lead with his fastest attack both times. To be fair, because both of those times, if it wasn't the fastest attack, it would have been fine. That's the only attack that can hit me with that opener. And as long as I do a little mini sprint and stop at the right spot, even that fast attack can't hit me. Alright. I'm gonna go to Godric, and then I'm gonna reset. Just because... I don't know. I have a feeling with Godric that I'm gonna do something stupid. And so I just want to make sure I have Godric down. Don't need to worry about, Margit. As that takes like 2 seconds with this strat. I didn't mean to go to gate run. Whoops. There we go. This is another thing that I thought about, removing. The thing is this is only viable because we do Volcano Manor and we do Rykard, which means because Rykard's dead, we just get Patches' ball bearing. No issues. Otherwise, we would actually have to fight Margit. Now, necessarily, that wouldn't be too bad of a fight. But the talisman isn't necessarily for Margit. It's mostly for Morgott when we get to the capital. He literally doesn't get a single hit in if we use his chain. Versus having to fight him almost normally. If like if you don't use his thing, which I should equip it. Shackle. That's the word. I'm like, it's not a talisman. It's not a chain. Shackle. If we don't use Margit's shackle, like during, is it called Margit's or Morgott? It is called Margit's. Interesting. It's based off of his warrior name, not his, not his, action name. Oh, I didn't drink. Don't mind me drinking a little bit. Oh, you know what I didn't also do? Like that.
What of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
I'm messing up all. I'm messing up everything. All of the things.
Remember thee, tarnished, smoldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear
Of the night. Hello, would you like to use the gate?
God, you breach the... Well, but of course.
The gate!
The gate. I can level up the 1 in strength. Alright, because we're not really worrying. Here's the quick run. So normally we crouch up this wall. If you don't crouch, the chink. That's it, though. They only get off the 1 shot. Oh, that missed his head. And he didn't even react to it. Imagine a flaming arrow whizzes right past your head and you're just like, must have been the wind. In true Skyrim fashion. No. See, it's that dude. He's the one that pulls out across. Like, how does he see me? Of all people. Look, he's even chasing me! Because I paused for like half a second. He's usually the one that pulls out a crossbow and shoots at you. It's like he ignores all the other ones, no reaction. And he's not even the closest one I run past. Why he aggroes and can see me through my invisibility and chase me wherever, I do not know. It's so weird. I didn't do like any of my buffs. But that's fine, I'm not actually here to kill. Okay. This one you can get an auto on. Then he does this. Oh, I was not close enough to him. This one you can jump, and get an attack off. Okay.
Tarnished. Not unfit even to grasp.
I'm so used to just killing him so fast. Some of these moves I haven't seen in forever. Oh, great, yeah. Now I have to run through because I didn't grab the grace. Why did I not grab the grace? I'm curious, if I just went through... So I know you can get through that. Can you get through this part if I were to do the same strat and not kill anything? How dangerous is it? Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, that's the guy who gets you. Woo! That's why you kill him, like, at the very, very beginning. See, once again, he aggroes. No one else does, but he does. And then he starts shooting crossbow bolts at me. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. He's the only one. No one else even sees me, but he somehow does. It's ridiculous. Actually ridiculous. Okay, let's grab this Grace. So we don't actually have to do that again. If this was a normal one, those first 2 attacks he did, I would have got him into second phase easy. Okay. This one's just a nice, easy one, because you just roll it. Then he has that. Okay, he does. There's this again. Then he has the jump one. Oop. I rolled that back poorly. His regular attack. Regular just slam. There's another grind. Swipe, swipe. There's another swipe, swipe. There's the tornado, which if I'm close enough to... Yeah, you just sidestep the whole thing. Yeah, that lingers a lot more than I'm used to. Oh, I jumped. I thought I jumped too early. Are those the only attacks he does in this phase? Tornado? Jump attack.
Tarnished. Thou art unfit
Swing.
even to graft.
Swing, swipe. I feel that's like all he does in his first phase. I'm curious, do you have time to get off a charged attack when he does the sweeping? This? You have time to get it off? You do... Oh, and there's this attack. Which, after he does the second long one, you can roll that and get to it. Oh, I was one step too close.
Even to graft.
Okay. You do not need to practice his second phase. Because you can just insta-kill him on his second phase. Okay, see if I can get that charged. Oh, he does just a regular. Let me grab my wheels. You gotta be careful, because that third one, because he 1 charge, 2 charge, then that third charge is a little bit bigger than it normally is. Okay, you can strafe that. Will he just continuously do this? That move, that's the one that I don't see that often. And that's the thing that hits you for everyone. That's why you always gotta keep, like, your distance. I think you can get a charge off of that attack. Yeah, you can. Pretty sure you can get a charge off of that one too. Oh. This one you just, like, run away for the first section, and then roll the last one, and you can get a charge. Yeah. Alright. See, and even at max stage 2 health,
Great Godfrey!
interesting. I thought you could stagger him off of that. I was wrong. I thought with no buffs, no nothing, it was just 2 charged R2s and an R1. Because that would be, what would that be? 60. Oh, that would only be 73, and he probably has 80. He probably has 80, and that would have only been 76. Sucker. Where's my goods? What'd you get? What'd you get? Ow. I rolled that way too early, didn't I? I bet you if I just do that to keep up the stance damage after the first charged hit, now he's gonna go down in 2 charged arches. Yep. I knew it. It was just because, I sent him into second phase with a charged R2. Can you? Oh, you could just, okay. Oh, that's a grab. But yeah, so, I send him into second phase with the charged R2, but his animation of, smacking his, cutting off his arm is so long, if you don't attack him during that animation, by the time he gets to his second phase, he actually just recovers all of the stamina. Uh-huh. Tornado. Have a smack. Vice. And during this animation, you just one attack just to make sure his stance damage stays the same. Kind of try and aim up. You can sometimes get his head right there for a little bit of extra damage.
I am the Lord of
Alrighty,
all that
alrighty.
is golden. And one day, we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
Should I turn on my splits? Like, not just live split for a timer, but actually, do splits? Should I? Because I kind of want to see my improved times at this point. Let me set that up. A little bit of a break while I set this up. If anybody needs, go grab water or whatever. Okay. So here's my normal. Here's my normal live splits. But I can open this one? And open my Open my Elden Ring splits. Oh, is it? I may have to restart. You got all of my splits. I'm also thinking of maybe automating this. So maybe we do a run where I automate the splits. Cause I was always just manually doing my splits. Edit splits. Alright. Let me try restarting the game so I can see if I can activate the Soul Splitter. And then activating Soul Splitter can maybe set up some auto splits, because yeah, I've never done auto splits before, period. Alright, here we go. Um there we go. Wait, what? It can't find it? What is... Now it's saying it can't even find one of the things. Ooh. Almost knocked over my drink there. Huh. Whoops. Huh. I can't figure out what the error is. And it's going off of real time? Oh, this is weird. Let me see. Maybe there's something else. Did I? Because it's been a while since I used this specific. Whoops. It's been a while since I used this specific one. Okay, game time. Got that set. Let me try restarting the game one more time. I might know what's causing it, but let's see. No, it's not. Okay, that wasn't it. Maybe okay. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna just try we'll try just setting up some new splits here and see how that goes. Okay, let's get Elden Ring here. I'll remove while I figure this out. I got rid of live split for a second while I it won't even let me select the game. I can't even select Elden Ring as the game I want to play. This is weird. No way. Could it have been a Windows update that messed with it? There's a good chance it could have been a Windows update that messed with it. Let me check. This is weird. To have a Windows update that messed with it? Okay, let me try this real quick. Nope. Okay, it wasn't that. The funny thing is I'm not even seeing, like, this is a weird error that apparently people have not been having. Don't mind me while we sit here and if I don't figure it out within the next couple of minutes, then I'm just not even gonna bother. Like, if I this is weird. I'm gonna have to figure it out off stream because I've never seen. Okay, yeah, that's weird. What I'm seeing is that I may have to like just reinstall it completely, which is it's We're gonna try one more thing, and if it doesn't work that way... Nope. It didn't work that way. Alright. It's being weird and doesn't want to fully activate, so we're just going to keep it regular. There you go, you guys can look at it again. Bam, there it is. Just timer and hits. And you know what? I'll swap this so that the timer is in game time because I've been using real time. We'll do in game time. That way it's at least a little bit prominent. Alright. Alrighty. We had a little bit of warm up. Time to get a little serious. We shall name him the one. The other one was alright, done with. So this will be the one. He will be the one to make it to the end. Let's do this. Why is... It's still running on real time, not in-game time. Alright. That's fine. Probably because it can't even find the game because of this error. I have no idea what's going on with Live Split. It's being all sorts of weird. But it's not, like, super necessary for everything. It's fine. What turned on? What is this music? I just have it like on an autoplay, so it just keeps playing random songs. And I just have a demon voice talking into my ear instead of music. Yeah, I know we're just gonna skip that one. That's just weird. I don't know. You know what? I'll put on I'll put on my other playlist. Oh, I need to sell first. Let me get to torrent and start that cutscene, and then I'll I'll throw in my playlist of music. I still think it's funny how that guy, you run right in front of him and you take the kukri and he kind of just does nothing. Like, our stamina never starts draining. He never officially aggroes on you, even though you walked in front of his face. Given there's a red main guard that we do that, but at least that, when we run past the red main guard over in Kaled, we're doing, there we go. Now we got my good playlist going.
Yes, sir, but
At least with the
can
red
fight
main
only
guard
to
over in
aid you
Kaled,
plead
like,
unto
we
the
run
Thug.
in front of him
Then
with
summon me.
the Assassin's
I be
Gambit
quick.
activated. That guy? No, we're just
Use it will some torrent
completely
death return.
naked, sprinting right in front of him. He doesn't have an excuse. Alright. Here we go again. Hopefully for it to actually work. And not for us to be stupid and mess up on right card right off the bat. I say that, yet my my PB1 was hit off of gold frames. Oh. Oh, and it was such a stupid hit too. I was so like locked in for that run too. I worry about today. Just if I'm not locked in enough. Having ADHD kind of sucks. When you need to be like, hey, let's lock in, this challenge, can't get hit. And I'm just like, okay. And I lock in for like 15 minutes, and then suddenly I'm back to like talking and goofing off. Ugh.
Hello? Can you hear me? Help me.
No.
I'm stuck. Hello?
No.
Hello?
There we go.
Anyone?
Yeah, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. I had to get rid of a
just
mosquito.
and
So
I'll
if I didn't
pull
get
it
rid of
back.
the
Give it your
mosquito would hit me while I'm helping you. And I can't have that.
Wait. I see. I see it now. Humans all lose their wits eventually. Then there's nothing left to say. How could this?
Let's
My
go.
whole existence just a crock.
Yeah, I'm hoping I got all my my goof off airhead moments
Oh, am I? Are you here as a
out of the way. Because, like, looking back at it, yeah, I was messing up a bunch. Like, I was walking in without, uh, I was walking in without buffing. I forgot to, like, switch my icon when I went to go fight Margit. I almost forgot to level up one of the times. Just all over the place. That is what we call not walking in. You see, like, if I was going for speed, we wouldn't even be coming over and grabbing these ones. Or we would only be coming over and grabbing those two. The 2 and the 5. Because all the remainder over there are all Rune 1s. And they give us, like, nothing. I'm gonna see what it's like. I'm pretty sure we won't hit, 27 strength. See, that's a Rune 1. That's a Rune 4. A Rune 2. Rune 1. Rune 6. Okay, that back one. And a Rune 4. Oh. So, that one behind, this one below, and the one that's right here. That's a 6, 4, and 4. The rest, don't care. And the 5 is at the very far back of the other one. But I'm gonna say, I don't think we'll hit level 27, but aside from that being 26 strength, when we go to fight, Godskin, we'll be at 26 strength instead of 27. But I don't think that'll be too big of a deal. Might as well try it. In the optimal route, it could be as low as like 25. Like, we could lose 2 levels there at the beginning. I know. We would have to see. That's also going for, like, optimal speed route. And we haven't... We've been going safe, don't get hit route, not speed run. There's a chance that, like, after I get this... Well, after I get this, I want to move on to other stuff. Like, I have a few other things, ideas and whatnot that I want to complete. Or I want to start and complete. But, later down the line, there is a chance I could come back to Hitless and try to do speedrun Hitless. Hell, maybe even just speedrun. Definitely, like, probably glitchless speedrunning. Because, I don't know, I've never been a huge fan of, major glitches. So maybe, what would that be? That'd be no major glitches.
dear customer?
Glitchless speedrunning. Mostly because I think glitchless is... I find it more entertaining because I feel it excels to the skills of the player. Because, of course, exploits aren't glitches. They're exploits. But learning and having knowledge of that, I think, account, like, for skill. I think you can account that as part of, if someone using an exploit. Because sometimes exploits only work when you do them a very specific way. And sometimes that very specific way can be difficult to pull off. Oh, he did chase me a little bit. It's the first time he's chased me in quite some time. Alright. Let's head over and get our Caelid stuff done. I guess it's technically our Dragon Barrel stuff. Because this whole section is done in Dragon Barrel. We technically don't touch Caelid till we go over to get the Flame Grant Me Strength. Alright. Time to turn 2 Kukri into 42,000 runes. I'm so surprised he, like, actually hears that from so far away. Beautiful. See, and that's a 1. We could probably skip that. These 3 are pretty nice, though. 8, 6, and 3. Like, maybe the 3, but definitely the 8 and 6. We didn't get hit by the lightning that time, so that's good. No worry about that environmental hit. Bye. Grab that Fort Pharaoh. Now let's go get our number 9 and our number 8. Number 9. Number 9, Lord. And large soda. Number 9 collected. Number 8. then we'll go get our large soda. Oh, I hit you off the wrong way. Got towards the cliff. Towards the cliff. I'm gonna hit him onto the ledge over here. Or not. Or he'll just go very far down. As long as he goes off the edge, it works for me. Alright. Can we get, like, a torch? That'll be our soda. Got our number 9. Got our number 8.
There's been an 8. How can I?
And our large torch soda. See, I don't think I woke him up that time. I don't know, the music was a little loud, I couldn't hear a screech. But I don't think I heard it. There's the deck dish. Oh, I did wake them up. Okay. Fair enough. Whatever. Let's grab this. Something I'm not even gonna be using to, like... When do I actually equip it? It becomes my 3rd. I technically could equip it after killing Margit. But it
To
pretty
determine
much...
if you had, it seems torrent, whereas I'm in. There is, but I can take gathering plate. Very well. Let my hand.
It'd be for killing Godric and Godric only. Which doesn't really change anything, because he's pretty much 2 hits to send into 2nd phase, and then 2 charged hits to kill during his 2nd phase. Whether you have Redagon Source Seal on or not, it's pretty much still the same. So it doesn't really make a difference in his boss fight. And then right after we kill him, we go and get Ritual Talisman, which is much stronger. So we kind of wait till we killed Gold. But even, okay, let's see. Who's after Goldfrey? So we would wait till we kill Goldfrey, and we would then equip it. Which means we would have it equipped for Morgoth. But Morgoth is a 100% scripted fight. Whether we have Radagon Source Seal or not, he dies the same amount either way. So it wouldn't really help on Morgoth, because with or without, it's still 2 charged heavies into a jumping heavy, he staggers, then you get a riposte, and technically I always do a charged heavy. Maybe you could get by with an R1? Or a tap R2 instead of a charged R2? But I always just do a charged heavy right after the riposte, so I don't think it matters either way. And that would be the only part that it would matter. And then after Morgott, we go all the way to Fire Giant. And Fire Giant's the same. You still do a charged R2 to break his bracelet, 2 charged R2s while his bracelet's broken, and then right before he rolls away, smack him with an R1 and he staggers. Then you have to technically, after you get the stagger, you hit him with 2 charged R2s, but one of them has to miss his ankle. If both of them hit his ankle, he takes enough damage to go into second phase. So one of them has to, like, hit his foot, where it does slightly less damage.
You're surprised no matter. Why don't... Oh, but don't.
So, if anything, Radagon Source Seal definitely doesn't change anything there. Because we're already intentionally lowering our damage on that fight with one of the attacks. And then once you get to second phase, it's still the 3 charged heavies into the stagger. And then maybe... Because right after we get the stagger, we do 1 more charged R2 on his eyeball, and then we riposte it. Sometimes he dies just off of the charged R2. The Source Seal might actually just... The Source Seal might actually just help him die off of that charge. Like, it would guarantee, maybe, that he dies off of that charged R2, rather than having to take the riposte. But even then, I don't think it matters. And then at that point, you're already getting to max, like, strength. Like, after Fire Giant, you're in the 70 strength area. The extra amount of power that just 5 extra strength gives you is nothing. The 5 extra health, of course, doesn't make anything. The extra stamina could be useful, but I would say that the extra stamina is only useful... Like, the only time we actually have to really be careful about our stamina is during, Godskin Noble at the very beginning, when we need, the Jar Shard. Like, we have to do the Jar Shard for that fight. That fight, we have to be very stamina conscious. And then Radabeast, we have to be very stamina conscious. Mostly Elden Beast is where it's stamina conscious. Other than that, every other fight doesn't really matter. You can manage your stamina pretty easily and pretty well with no issues. And by the time we get to Radabeast, we've kind of already maxed our strength, so we just shove everything into stamina anyway. Technically, in the optimized route, we don't get these balloons either, so that actually could be a little rough. That's why I say that we, in the optimized route for speed, probably wouldn't reach 26 either, let alone 27. Probably be sitting around 25 strength. Anyway, so yeah, like, when you really think about it, Radagon Source Seal doesn't do, like, anything for us the entire run. funny thing is I used to get Godric's Great Rune. I used to go activate Godric's Great Rune. During the early versions of this. And the reason why I stopped is for the same reasons I've been listing out, for the Source Seal. It's the fact that the extra 5 levels in Godric's Great Rune just didn't really do anything. Because before, I would have the, I had the Source Seal equipped, and I had the Great Rune equipped. And then there were a couple times because it was fairly early in the run, I was still learning all the boss fights and trying to get everything down, I would die a lot. And after I would die, I'd lose the Great Rune, and I'd just do the fight without the Great Rune. And I started to figure out that, like, it pretty much took me the same amount of hits. Like, I was still killing Margit in 2 hits without the Great Rune. I was still killing Godric in 4 hits, 2 first phase, 2 second phase, without the Great Rune. I was still, I think, like, the only thing was, again, gold free. Gold free maybe took, like, 1 less hit. And I just didn't... I was like, that's just... To me, it just felt like a lot of time wasted. It felt like I was doing extra time and effort, and I was running past golems that, let's be fair, they weren't the hardest to get past without getting hit. But there was still that chance. I was running past enemies that had the chance of hitting me. So even if it was minimal risk, because they really wouldn't hit me, even if it was minimal risk, it was still a risk. And it wasn't really getting me any benefit for, like, the entire run, because everything was just done. So that's why I stopped doing Great Rune. And when you put them together, you'd think, oh, well, with the Great Rune and the Source Seal, they'd be 10 levels. That's significant, and that is significant. But because of how my pathing is, by the time I gain access to either of them, well, by the time I gain access to the Great Rune, I'm already ready to go to Lindell Capital. And the extra 5 levels in my strength, or stamina, aren't really going to change any. And by the time I actually start using Source Seal, because there's just better things before then, I'd rather the Axe Talisman and the Ritual Sword Talisman for charged attacks and max HP buffs. Those are just better than the Source Seal. And by the time I get a 3rd open slot for the Source Seal,
Hello.
I've only got, like, 5 more bosses in the entire... 6 more bosses in the entire game.
If you've...
I've gone through half of the game.
Please.
What are you trying to start? Show me.
So-
I'll consider, but I'm not in love with it. You're a first.
I don't think that it's, like, it's useless. In other runs, it's definitely, like, good. But, like, Source Seal is something that is great early game. Just, even if you're playing casually, Source Seals are great early game because the levels matter. You get rid of them during your late game. Because the extra damage they make you take ends up becoming worse than the 5 levels they give you. Because you end up getting
Brave
close
Moose
enough.
Tarnished. You on the volcano. Please stop, Brave Tarnished.
You end up getting close, like, you get high enough level that the differences between levels become smaller and smaller. So the damage just ends up being worse. Because you're taking extra damage and not getting a ton of extra damage buffs yourself. This run just doesn't need, like, that excess fluff. It becomes a little pointless.
What's wrong with you? I won't say it twice. I suppose I have no choice then. Is this what grace was? You are an enigma.
I am the enigma.
The volcano manor.
You are an enigma. Volcano Manor waits for you. Yeah, sure it is. But so, and there's the other thing. In some of my old runs, God, this is what I mean by, like, not being locked in. I'm, like, spacing out and, like, I can't even speak properly. But can't even speak properly, and it's like, yeah, I can't speak properly. You think I can play properly? I also feel like my ADHD has gotten worse over the years. If I'm being honest, I've never technically been diagnosed with ADHD, like from a medical professional. I've just always said, oh, I missed it, and I'm too lazy to go back and get it. Because we don't really need it. I've never been diagnosed, like, officially, but I've been told by even people who have been diagnosed officially, I've been told by people being like, yeah, you act like just as hyper and just as, like, can't focus as me. Like, so I've always just figured I had it. Just to maybe, like, a lesser degree where it's like, okay, I have it, but I don't have it enough that, like, I need medication for it. Like, it's not that bad. But I feel it's my ability to focus and my random bursts of, like, slight hyperness followed by then, like, kind of like a low depression afterwards has made me start to think of, like, maybe it's gotten worse, and maybe I should actually go get diagnosed by a doctor and see if I need medication. Because if it's gotten worse like that, then that's not good. It doesn't help when I suddenly say, okay, let's do some challenges that require a hard amount of focus and time commitment. And I'm sitting here like,
I will pray.
I can do it. And then halfway through it, I'm like thinking of something else. Like, I mean, that's why, just as I've been doing for, like, the last, what's that timer say, 37 minutes? Just like I've been doing for the last 37 minutes, I've just kind of been rambling about whatever's on my mind. Because yeah, that's how I'm keeping myself focused at least a little bit. Otherwise, the 40-minute setups that this build requires, I get so bored. Some of the times when I was offline, like not off stream, and I was just doing some practices to make sure I had everything down, make sure that I getting in some practice on the bosses. I found myself sometimes just bored out of my mind when I was doing setup. Just because I had done the route enough that I would sit there and be like, God, whoops. I am. Take that, my Uchi. Thank you. I'm messing up everything.
Well, I took you no matter it's all out your own.
We can sell everything. And then we'll have to see if I actually end up making level 27 or if I only make level 26 after this. But yeah, when I was doing stuff offline, a lot of it had just become so much muscle memory that I would zone out and get bored while doing my setup. Just because I was running around for 40 minutes doing exactly what I'm doing right now. And I'm like, okay. Because I feel engaged when I do the boss fights. But then running around the exact same path I've ran 20 times previously, I would just be like, yeah. So at least when I do it on stream, I'm like rambling. I'm talking about whatever. Because at least that helps me not stay bored, helps me keep a little bit entertained. But it's for that reason which is why I've thought maybe my ADHD has just gotten worse. And maybe I should go actually get it diagnosed. See if it's bad enough I need medication, or maybe I just... I don't think, like, shorts, TikToks, YouTube shorts, whatever, I don't think those have helped either. Doom scrolling is... Oh my gosh. I doom scroll so much. I've actually tried to make it less, because I've kind of like been getting back into playing a bunch of different games, or at least I've been trying to get back into playing games, whether my attention span actually feels like playing it or not. But I've been getting away from doom scrolling by playing video games. But also by playing video games, if it's not on stream, I have like some type of long format video on like I'm watching something while playing a game. Like, whether it's I'm booting up a TV show, like a TV show I've already seen before. Maybe that's what the tier is. I notice I, because I only do 3 instead of 4 when I used to do 3 back steps and then 4 back steps. Now I do 3 back step, 3 back step. I think that's because I'm not grabbing the second tier. I think that's what the second tier is doing. Which, if that's the only thing it affects, that's not bad at all. But yeah, so if I'm not on stream, I'm like watching a TV show while I play a video game. Or watching a YouTube, like an hour-long YouTube video while I play a video game. And it's gotten to the point... Oh, I'm not. I almost ran past him without Gambit on. It's gotten to the point where it's like, if I don't have anything to watch, I don't feel as entertained. Like, I will actively pause my video game and go search for something to watch, rather than just play my video game. That's also got me, watching streams way more. Because I used to not watch streams for the... Oh, what am I doing? I need to make sure I get the 15 of Faith first. Yep, 26. There it is. Because I didn't grab all the extra stuff. Still should be fun. Yeah, still should be fine. I don't think the one level will affect me 2 cycling. Worst case scenario, instead of killing on the last riposte, I'll do like a single auto as he's standing back up, and that'll be out. I keep calling them autos. Single R1. Oh, I rolled a little too far away. I think I'm still good, though. Yeah, I'm still good. Oh, yeah. I'll be completely fine. I don't think that one level's gonna make, like, any difference. No. Not a... Hey. Literally 0 difference. But yeah. So, like, I'm both helping me not worsen my ADHD by getting away from doom scrolling, but then I'm also feeding my ADHD by playing a video game and having to have, like, a movie on, or a show, or a YouTube video on in the background while I'm playing a video game. And if I don't have one on in the background, then I start to be like, it feels like something's missing. Even to the point where I, like, start to lose interest in the video game faster. Instead of playing it for, like, multiple hours, I play it for, like, an hour, and I'm bored. But I don't know. Does make it sound pretty, like pretty bad ADHD. But I mean, hey, is that better than just doom scrolling? To be fair, I still doom scroll. I'll still get on shorts, YouTube shorts, and just doom scroll through everything. But at least I do it far less often. Like, I'd be doing it non-stop if I wasn't trying to make myself play... I'm trying to make myself play more video games. That almost sounds weird to say. You know. Because, maybe I should just go outside. Maybe I shouldn't be as much of an introvert and just go outside and do something. But that ain't my style. I'm an introvert. I like inside. And I enjoy video games too, so... Oh, the copes of dealing with life. We're almost back to Rykard, though. Imagine that. See, this is also what I mean by just rambling. I ramble. Because I'm already, like, I've gone through... Look at the timer. 50 minutes. And to me, it does not feel like it's been 50 minutes. Because I've pretty much just been, like, on autopilot this entire time. Okay, we're not forgetting the grace this time. Goddamn.
Well, I presume. Oh, I am an old soul, perhaps you.
All of these. Strengthen this. Return to the audience pathway. Level up. And see, and I still reach 30. So I'm literally one level short for, I'm one level short for Godskin, but I still reach level 30, so I'm on level per the norm. Alright, now I should probably focus a little bit. This is where I fucked up last time. Come on. There we go. Let's not fuck up Rykard. Like I did previously. Sprint start. There we go. just the one. Always just the one. There we go. Killed him off of the L1. Alright. Alright, alright. Okay. Move that over to the back. And switch that out with the bow. Don't need it anymore. Alright, well, that's nice and good. Right guard down. Didn't mess up this time. Now I think the big thing is going to be, if I end up messing up, gold free again. I just need to remember not to get, like, greedy. Because that's exactly what happened, is... It wasn't even I went for a greedy hit. I was just being very aggro, and I wasn't allowing myself to get stamina back. Which then ultimately made me run out of stamina. Like, I was like, oh, I can get a rolling R1 in here, and it's just like, but I shouldn't. So I can get some stamina back. But I did. Had no stamina. And then he did another attack, and I was just like, I can't roll. And I got hit. Ugh. To be fair, I always use Assassin's Gambit. You don't need to for this part. Watch what happens if you don't use it. The one guy that's, like, sprinting. But he can't come into the boss room, even though there is no boss anymore. He still can't come in. So you literally just get the de-aggro and you can teleport away. Catches bell bearing. Gold shot. Whipped. Come here and get some good sell off. All the patches stuff. Back to Stormhill. And we level up. Go into strength. And we're good to go. Alright, market shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, I didn't use Assassin's Gambit before riding past. So he likes to chase me for a while. Alright. Get the drink. Get the buff. I remembered last second to swap that. Oh, if you want to two-shot him, you need to make sure you use... And there it is.
I shall remember thee.
I shall remember it.
Smouldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear
It's tightly booked.
Rather than talk about the night, let's talk about the gate.
Well, but of course.
Did you say the gate, or did you say the gay? Alright, we'll do the safe crouch walk. Rather than the run past. Oh. I walked a little too forward. Okay. Well, I'm glad that still didn't hit me. You're supposed to do it the rock before those bushes, not the bushes. I thought I could do it at the bushes. I can't believe you actually hit that if you are too far, or too close to the wall. Are you kidding me? That wasn't the head? How about this? There we go, that was the head. And you? Gotcha. Alright, up the right side. Ooh. Sometimes you gotta roll that one. Sometimes you don't have to, sometimes you do. And watch for the one dude who likes to shoot bolts at you. Man is cuckoo crazy. How he sees through my invisibility, still don't know. And I don't know if there's an alternate path that maybe, like, if I walk in a slightly different place, he won't see me. Okay. Let's not go for any greedy R2s here, because I know those just get me hit. We'll keep it to the basic R1s. Like that. Come on. There we go. Give me the good old somersault. Yeah. Classic. No.
I am
That
the
was close.
Lord of all that is
I pushed
golden,
R2
and once
before I
again,
stopped sprinting, so I was doing a sprinting R2, which almost messed
bathed
me
in
up.
rays of gold.
Oh, I'm glad that didn't mess me up. That would have been so... That would feel so bad if he ended up hitting me. Ugh. Yeah, I pushed R2 a little too early, and it became a sprinting R2 rather than I didn't stop quite yet, so it would become just a regular charged R2. I was hoping that I could get that tapped R2 off before he got that swing off. I'm lucky he did like a pretty like low move. There definitely could have been quite a couple different moves he could have did instead that would have came out faster and definitely would have hit me. Look. Alright. Let's go take care of DTS. And we'll have gold free. And if we make it past gold free, I mean, technically Fire Giant is one that can mess up. It is a 100% scripted fight. I'd say like maybe 95. Just because when he rolls away, he can do like 2 different attack. He has the chance, like he has the window to do 2 different attacks. One of those attacks is slow, that it doesn't matter. The other attack is faster. You can still usually get to him and make him enter second phase, but sometimes he can't get it off. But aside from that, pretty much all of Fire Giant is scripted. It's just a hard script. And if you mess up any part of it, you can't, like, try to... you can't get it back. You just start fighting him normally after that. Let's see, though. Yeah, because then at that point it just becomes Malekith. So after gold free, it really is just Malekith that is a dangerous one. And then after Malekith, I don't think Godfrey will be too big of an issue as long as I just keep count again and make sure I don't stagger him too early. But now that I've done the math and I know how much I can do, and yeah, I know how much I can do and everything, I think I can get past it. Which then it just means Ratabeast after that. Because aside from Malekith, fight his first phase, but then his second phase is completely scripted. Ofnir is freaking Gideon. Yeah, I just hate him. I just hate him. Aside from Gideon's completely scripted. So then it just becomes Horlu and Ratabeast after that. Pretty much the only non-scripted fights in this run are... Let's see. I wouldn't even say Godskin Noble. I would say that's like 100% scripted. Because he technically gets in one attack at the very beginning, but you literally just like run past him or roll past him, and that one attack pretty much never hits you. Unless you're stupid like me, because I've been hit by it before. But that's like 100%. So it would be Rykard, then it would be Godric, first phase, What am I doing? Godric first phase. Then, after that, becomes gold free. And then after gold free, it's Malekith. And after Malekith, it's Boraloo. What? Did something? Did I not? Oh, I wasn't using Ritual Sword. I forgot to heal myself for Ritual Sword buff. Yep. I already started. Should be level 53? Yeah, 53. Yeah, so turns out if I skip a bunch of coins at the beginning, I'd be level 20. I do drop a level. I bet you if I skipped the balloons in the optimal route, I would probably drop to 24. Maybe 25. I would definitely not get 27, and I don't think I'd get 26. Because I think those are enough. So I'd probably drop to 25. But then even after that, again, I think I pretty much just catch back up in terms of level. Mostly because at this point, you're such a high level that even if you're like 5,000 runes less than you were before, it doesn't matter. Like, when levels cost 30,000, being 5,000 short doesn't matter. A little bit of rooftop hopping. Oh, shit. I've never fallen back here. Please don't aggro too many things. Yeah, I can't believe I fell between those two buildings. Shoop. Oh, shoop. Shoop. There we go. I'm still losing stamina because of those village wanderers. They stay aggroed for so long. Like, look, they're still taking my stamina, and I'm all the way over here climbing up a freaking dragon wing. Still losing stamina. Okay, now I'm finally... God damn, it takes all the way till you get to this ladder before they finally No, they're still not de-aggro. Never. Okay, now then. I had to get to the top of the ladder. God. Yeah, a little bit of a right turn there, just so he doesn't aggro. Yep. Keep my stamina. Good, good, good. Alright, no hiccups during the capital, so that's good. Make sure I actually get my ritual talisman sword. Be a pain if I couldn't do that anymore. Don't want to forget about it. Okay. And buffs acquired. Let's redeem myself. You got me last time. Shit. I rolled backwards because I thought he was doing something else. Wonderful. Well, once again, hit by Goldberry. And I fucking did. I thought he was doing something else. And the moment I clicked roll and saw that he was slamming the ground, I was like, I'm rolling backwards on his ground slam. I'm gonna get hit by this. Because if you roll that attack, you have to roll forwards because it comes out in a wave. If you roll backwards, you're rolling with the wave, so you're still in the hitbox when your iframes disappear. You either have to jump it, or you have to roll forward, or roll to the side. But even sometimes rolling to the side, it can still catch you. God damn it. Ugh. That's frustrating. I don't have time to do another one. Like, restarting now and then throwing 2 hours on top of it. I don't have time for that. Well, whoops. I think I actually skipped it. Did I skip it? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Anyway, I don't have time for another one, so that's where I'm gonna have to call it. I don't know what it is with Goldfrey. Maybe I just need to practice Goldfrey. Which is funny because I would say he's easier than Godfrey. And I have Godfrey down just fine. So anywho, that's gonna be it for me. That's where I'm gonna have to call stream. I'm calling it there. I hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday. I hope to see you around. I will be back Wednesday, but Wednesday will be we will be doing Night Rain on Wednesday, and it will be more of a night stream, like usual. So rather than the normal, what is it, 1 p.m. PST, I'll be doing it more. The Night Rain updates come out around 6 p.m. PST, so it'll be around that point. And maybe, I don't know, I might just try some more attempts offline. If I end up getting a successful run offline, I'll feel a little bad that it wasn't on stream, but I will definitely have it recorded. I'll definitely have it recorded. And then I'll probably just, like, skim through it on stream, if that ends up happening. There's a good chance we'll just be doing more Hitless next Saturday. But I will see you guys Wednesday for Night Rain. The new Everdarks will be out. I'm excited. Brand new boss fights. Let's go. Until then, have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you next time. Peace.